Each February, Ashland celebrates Black History Month. This is a great time to celebrate our diversity, but to also recognize that this is our collective history and that these are men and women that have impacted all of our lives.
John Lewis is the only remaining of the Big Six leaders of the civil rights movement of the 1960s. Born near Troy, Alabama, he attended the American Baptist Theological Seminary in Nashville, Tennessee, where he helped to organize nonviolent sit-ins at segregated lunch counters. In 1963, he became chairman of the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. That same year, he helped plan the March on Washington, delivering a powerful oration that declared, "We all recognize the fact that if any radical social, political, and economic changes are to take place in our society, the people, the masses, must bring them about." Today, John Lewis represents Georgia's 5th District as one of the most respected members of Congress. He has been honored with numerous awards, including the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the NAACP's Sping Arm Medal, and the John F. Kennedy Profile and Courage Award for Lifetime Achievement.
Neil deGrasse Tyson was born and raised in the Bronx, New York. At the age of 9, his class made a field trip to the Hayden Planetarium, and his passion for exploring the universe was awakened. He obsessively studied astronomy in his teens, would lecture on the subject when he was just 15 years old. Tyson went on to study physics at Harvard, and in 1994, he joined the staff of the same Hayden Planetarium that had inspired his interest in the cosmos years earlier. His knowledge and passion for physics, astronomy, and exploration has been recognized with numerous awards, and he has been named one of the most influential people in science. Through his books and appearances in media, he has been credited with making science cool again and reinvigorating the passion for science in millions of Americans.
Dr. Charles Drew was an American physician, surgeon, and medical researcher. He played a fundamental role in developing improved blood storage techniques, and he worked to establish large blood banks during World War II. These banks would save tens of thousands of Allied soldiers' lives during the course of the conflict. The revolutionary blood donor system that he established would become the American Red Cross Blood Bank, an organization that continues to save thousands of lives each year.
Elijah McCoy was an American inventor who helped pioneer early mechanical lubrication technology. As a young adult, McCoy could only find work as a fireman and oiler on the Michigan Central Railroad. However, his inventive spirit could not be restrained. His perseverance led to his development and patent of automatic lubricators for trains and ships, allowing for more efficient and reliable operation, and he would eventually be awarded 57 U.S. patents.
Ursula Burns began her life as the child of a single mother in a New York City housing project. She first showed her drive and commitment in school, excelling in her studies and going on to earn bachelor and master degrees in mechanical engineering. In 1980, Burns joined Xerox as a summer intern. In 1991, she became executive assistant to CEO Paul Allaire, and within 8 years was named vice president for global manufacturing. She continued to work hard and focus on developing her role within the company, and in 2009 was named CEO of Xerox, becoming the first African-American woman to serve as CEO of a Fortune 500 company. She also serves on the boards of several other Fortune 500 companies, has received numerous awards, degrees, and recognitions, and is credited with helping to pave the way for other African American women in senior leadership positions.
Thurgood Marshall was born the grandson of a former slave. Early in his life, he decided that he wanted to be a lawyer. He would achieve that dream, graduating first in his class and going to argue before the U.S. Supreme Court and winning the Brown versus Board of Education case, a decision that desegregated public schools. In 1967, Marshall was confirmed as the first African American justice to the United States Supreme Court. In the 24 years that followed, he played a pivotal role in redefining American civil rights and championing American equality. He is remembered as one of those heroes of the struggle for equality.
Patricia Bath was born in 1942 in Harlem, New York. A graduate of Howard University, Bath was the first African-American woman surgeon at UCLA Medical Center. In 1988, she patented a method to remove cataract lenses using her invention, the laser phaco probe. This invention allowed people that had been blind for over 30 years to see again. Bath became the first African-American female doctor to receive a patent for a medical invention and the founder of the American Institute for the Prevention of Blindness. She is also an advocate for telemedicine, which uses technology to provide medical services to those in remote communities.
You've just heard the stories of African Americans who have made great contributions to our society.